This is Overspill by Charlotte Paradise, and if you've been essayed or are in any type of psychosexual therapy, I suggest considering whether this book will help you or harm you. Overspill is about Sarah, who has complex PTSD. She also has vaginismus and what I suspect is also vulvodynia. Though she has trouble with intimacy, she begins a relationship with someone called Miles who comes with his own set of baggage. Throughout, Sarah begins to uncover her triggers and how deep they actually run. Like she's repressed a lot of her root trauma. I've reconsidered over and over if I would share my true feelings about this book, and if you're still watching this, I will in the hopes that maybe this can make someone else feel seen. I found that I couldn't disconnect my experiences from Overspill, and I'm someone who generally disregards trigger warnings. I've never truly been triggered by a book, and I've read a lot of messed up things. I did not realize what Sarah had gone through with Nick, and it felt like I was looking into a mirror that I wasn't quite ready to look at. Sarah's desires, but then also revulsions and anger outbursts intrusively. They were all too palpable and relatable. I have shed tears over books before, but I have never silently sobbed from my stomach the way I did for Overspill for Sarah, especially because the things that happened to Sarah and the feelings that she currently feels are happening to millions of women around the world. If you are someone who experienced all of this or some of it, you need to go into this expecting that you will face a lot of your trauma, something that Sarah goes through in over a year in about 300 pages. That being said, Overspill for sure is one of my all-time favorite books now. I was in shambles when I finished it, and I was off for the rest of the day, but I feel like I left Overspill with a little more self-acceptance than I started with. If you're someone who can just relate to being in like a confusing relationship, you may find Miles and Sarah completely unlikable, especially the veganism parts. I can see a lot of people rolling their eyes at that part. I normally assign a song to any book I read unless it's a memoir, but in this case this felt a little too real, so I don't want to assign anything to it. This is a book I will be sharing with my therapist. I think she'll be thrilled to know that there's more representation about vaginismus, but also it is such a real and haunting depiction of trauma. And that's it. Bye!